For excess demand, basically, this is the equilibrium price. The price is the agreement between demand and supply. So our equilibrium quantity is this. Our equilibrium price is this. The equilibrium point is that. That's the point at which they meet. So any price above the equilibrium price will bring about excess supply. Because at that point in time, producers will want to sell more, they want to produce more, they want to supply more in the market. Why they will be able to maximize their profit and revenue. That is excess supply. At excess supply, what happens with excess supply? It becomes disequilibrium. Because at that point in time, demand is not the same as supply. There's disequilibrium. Same goes to when the price is being set below the equilibrium price. If the price is being set below the equilibrium price, this is good for consumers. At that point in time, they want to buy more, then there will be excess demand. So excess demand means there's no equilibrium also. That means there's disequilibrium. That's about excess demand and excess supply. I think that is clear. Okay. So we move on to changes in demand and supply. So it is explained in chapter 7 and 8 and 10 that a change in price will lead to a change in quantity demanded or supply, which is shown as a movement along the demand or supply curve. A change in other variables such as income or the cost of production will lead to an increase or decrease in demand or supply, and therefore a shift in the demand or supply curve. So for this first paragraph, what they are saying in necessity is, whenever there is a change in price will bring about a movement along the demand curve or supply curve. So there's going to be a change in price. Producers will definitely respond towards that, and there's going to be a change in price. As there's going to be a change in price, consumers will also respond to that. So both consumers and sorry, please close that door. It's okay. So both consumers and suppliers will respond to a change in price. Consumers will respond to a change in price by buying more if the price is less. Producers will respond to a change in price by supplying more if the price is high. So that's the law of supply and the law of demand in place there. Consider the effect of a rise in consumer incomes. This will lead to an increase in the demand for a normal good. So why is it called a normal good? It's called a normal good because these are the goods that comes to our mind whenever we have more with us. We call them normal goods. Goods that consumers are willing to buy more as soon as their level of income increases. That is consumer. Then, a rise in consumer income, what will happen? It will shift the demand curve rightward from D1 to D2. Are you with me, please?
Yeah.
Are you in this class?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. Sure. So, a rise in the level of income will bring about a shift in the demand curve for normal good, rightward from D1 to D2. Whereas for inferior goods, which are goods that we don't want to buy when our level of income increases, a rise in income will shift the demand curve leftward from D1 to D3. That's about that. Then, as can be seen from the paragraph, from the figure, P1 to P2, Q1 to Q2, the model of demand and supply predicts that an increase in incomes, all other things being equal, ceteris paribus, will lead to an increase both in the price of the products and in the quantity sold. As soon as the income level increases, what happens? Consumers want to buy more because they have more disposable income to spend. Then, producers, they think about this. They also want to respond because at that point in time, demand is increasing. So because demand is increasing, suppliers will hike the price. They increase the price. If they don't increase the price, they wouldn't sell more. So, as a result of an increase in the level of income, which means consumers to buy more, will also make suppliers to want to sell more, but by increasing the price. That is the point there. That's what I said. Increase both in the price of the product and the quantities sold. So producers want to sell more, but the only time they want to sell more is when the price is increasing. I think the point is clear. Is it clear, please? Okay. So that's about changes in demand and supply. Basically, for changes in demand and supply, we are talking about, in summary, for changes in demand and supply, we are talking about what will bring about a change in demand, what will bring about a change in supply. A change in demand will be as a result of an increase in price or a reduction in price. A change in supply will bring about an increase in price or a reduction in price, and other factors, which could be level of income, which could be cost of production. For the cost of production in supply, if the cost of production increases, suppliers will not want to sell more because it reduces their profit. How does it reduce their profit? It reduces their profit because they won't, if they are unable to increase the price. Let's say the cost of production is $5. And before now it was $5. Now it has increased to maybe $6. And the price is 5.5. This is the price at which they sell. This is the market price they sell. But now the cost of production has increased to this. If it's impossible for them to increase the price, they would never want to produce. Because, especially if the demand for their product is price elastic. If the demand for their product is price inelastic, it's fine. They can always increase the price because whatever price they want to sell, producers or consumers will be willing to buy. Or if the demand for their product is price elastic, then it is difficult to sell at 6.5. So what would they do? They stop production. So as soon as they stop production, the supply curve will shift from S1 to S3, leftward. And with that, when supply curve shifts leftward, what happens? Consumers will be willing to buy more. They will be looking for the product. As there's shortage in the market already. At that point in time, firms can increase their price, then you want to buy. Do we get changes here? So a fall in the cost of production would increase the supply curve because firms will be able to make more, selling at 5.5. What I'm saying now is this. If the cost of production fell to 4.5, they can still sell at this point in time and still make $1.